Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where today I'm gonna do a good job. Today I'm gonna pay attention and do a good job. Maybe. With the Secret Squad. I do think the Secret Squad is they're just kinda unimpressive. It's a lot like the initial team, who I don't think is, it took like 4 or 5 tries, I believe, for us to get a win on Unfair with that initial team, didn't it? And these guys are like that initial team, except also they're bad at taking on weapons. It really is a harsh place to be. So 1, 2, 3 health with the explosive scion, which can sometimes be a good thing. Sometimes. 3, 2, 3. Honestly, like pretty annoying set of enemies here too with the spiders. The bouncers are usually pretty easy to turn to good effect. Moths are tricky. Like, this isn't too bad. We can maybe do Pinnacle. And Detritus has 2, 3, 3 with armor and just not very fun. Although, obviously, Armor Scion on Acid Island, not necessarily going to be such a big deal. I kind of think I want to start with Archive. I know it's dangerous, but we might be able to use the explosive scion to our advantage. Stop Vec from spawning 3 times and also destroy the dam. Destroy the dam's kind of annoying when you only have 1 damage. Air support on this map, though, could be pretty good. If the air support's like painting in this area, sort of like front middle. Yeah, let's see about this. Let's get our power up, and also do some damage here. So if we set up like this, we do not leave that leaper a lot of places to go for yeah, if we set up like this, the leaper can't web any of our people on the first turn, I believe. Okay, that's a great place for that. I'm a little surprised that the Alpha Firefly's move was just, I don't feel like playing. So I think we definitely drop you. We may as well just do this, right? Just push you up into the airstrike, and then you can shove this one into the ocean. There we go. Cleaned up, easy enough. Wonderful work by the air squad. Really strange play from our opponents here. If we can just keep them from like completely flooding the battlefield, I think we're going to be okay. We do have to be cautious about the explosive scion because we do not have a lot of HP on these mechs. All right, this isn't too bad. Is there any reason? I guess actually. So if I move you over to here and repair, and then fire into this space, we can get the leaper, a little bit of teamwork, we can get the leaper all the way over into the airstrike. We're going to take, we're not going to take any damage from this thing's death because the scion will be dead before the spawn block occurs. Yeah, this seems pretty good. We end up with a very controllable number of enemies for the final turn. Maybe I overdid it a little bit on the spawn blocking. That's possible. Because, you know, it would be nice to get some level ups, I suppose. Alright, the first one's always easy. Don't let it make you lose focus. Having gone up to full power, though, definitely feels important. Alright, the tank mission could be very difficult for us. Could be really good. Or we could go for the dam. In any case, this is really the next mission we want to do. So whichever one of these, you know, we would like to do this and then that. Whichever one of these we don't do, we're not going to have to do it all. So I'm not confident that I can pull this off. I don't know that we have enough control. Let's try this. Let's try the damn mission. Let's try this damn mission. Try to direct the attention of the fireflies. We could play everybody way over here to try to avoid this alpha leaper. But also, I could do like... We could just put everybody on the front line in the hope that the alpha leaper will jump to one of these spaces, and then we can... If I'm going to do that, I probably want the techno beetle who can just charge out of the web over here. Yeah, let's try it like that. See what they do with it. Oh, that's complicating. Okay, they want to break the dam for us. That's interesting. Huh. Well, I mean, I think I'm cool with it. So we break this, allowing you to just get out of the way, which is the only thing that really matters here. I do need to block spawns, but... Is this the time? I mean, yeah, I really do need to block spawns. There's sadly just like nothing useful we can do here. Like, I think this really needs to be the scarab. And so I guess I just don't do any meaningful damage to anything here. I just take the block instead. It is pretty important. Alright, I'm pretty sure we needed to pick up the time pod there, because the dam breaking would have destroyed it. Okay, you still have some HP left. I might just run over here and block with you. You can't really block. You could do this, though. Well, because I probably want to take this shot, right? So maybe we just accept that and repair. Yeah, that's probably right. Get our spawn blocks out of the way now. Alright, so I'm going to need you to cover that. At this point, we should probably get rid of this thing. I think I'm just going to keep blocking. Okay, this bodes pretty well for us, I think. Yup. Okay, you're not really able to participate in the battle from here, but we can get one more kill. Okay. Just continue repairing. I'm not even sure what repair means in this context. It's like take a moment to really focus on causing your... Like, to what degree are they mechanical? They're cyborgs, right? So it's hard to say. Okay, all Ghana is good for is being sold for a star at the end of the island, which is fine. So this adds a second tile, sort of turns the scarab into a crab. It is interesting to note that it does push from both tiles. I believe, yeah, when this thing gains range, it only pushes from the last tile. I feel like this is a really significant upgrade. Way more than this one is. So I think we're going to, for the moment, just health buff the Techno Hornet, but we really want to push for the Techno Hornet upgrade first. Well, oh, okay, except, hold on. We're not going to get another reactor before the end of the island, right? Because there isn't a mission that gives one as a reward, and there's only one time pod on the first island. So actually, we won't be able to get that upgrade until after the boss fight anyway, so we may as well just pay for both halves of it after the boss fight. This sucks. These guys are going to make it a total nightmare to play the game. Yeah, there's actually very little we can do about that, too. Because the Hornet can't start as far back. Yeah, okay, we're just going to have to play up. You can be back here. Where does the Hornet start? The Hornet starts here, I guess? This is going to be ugly. Yep, pretty ugly. Well, this is a real problem. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna push this guy in front of that shot. Oh wait, what am I doing? I was like, and then we're gonna knock this thing into that thing, and look at all the damage I'm gonna deal. But I can't leave the Techno Scarab in the path of fire. That doesn't work. So... yeah, the biggest problem here is we just can't do anything about this. I mean, like, technically I can, but it doesn't make any sense for us to do anything about it. I guess I don't have to deal with... yeah, if I could move this Alpha Firefly... like, the only way we can do anything is having the beetle come over here and hit it, and I don't think that is actually all that meaningful. Because if we have to spend 2 different actions dealing with the Leapers, which we do, that means one of these 2 is getting its attack off. Alright. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to kill it in a very direct way. You're going to do the same. And then, if we can only prevent one of these, we can at least get them to do damage to each other. The missile takes non-lethal, which is fine. Yeah, 3 Alpha Fireflies on a mission on the first island is just some real... that's some real bullshit. Well, this is definitely very fixable. Trying to figure out if there's a good way to get some kills out of it. I think the answer is no. I mean, obviously we can still get kills here. So like if I just do this, that's a problem solved. Here, I can push you down to here. There we go. This thing hasn't taken a point of damage yet, so it's fine to take the Hornet shot, and then it does at least kill 2 of the enemies. Yeah, I mean, on the higher difficulties, the essence of this game is controlling multiple threats with one action. If you can find ways to do that, you can win. If you can't, you will not win. That's really all there is to it. Problem. Huge problem, in fact. Like, completely unfixable problem. Yeah, none of us can interact with that thing in any meaningful way. I guess this is meaningful because it reduces the damage we're taking from 2 to 1. Doesn't feel very meaningful. Yeah, you just go block a different spawn? Yep, I think so. Right, because this thing's not close enough to be able to hit it. I guess I could... No, pushing it's not going to do anything. Never mind, we're just going to block spawns. That is a real shame. This is an incredibly frustrating move. That there is no answer to. Even if we could kill it, it would still do... It would do more damage if we killed it, actually. No, wait. If I do that, I will die. I almost forgot that this thing is explosive right now. So we can deal with this. And then... We can't actually... Here, I can... If I hit it with this thing first, we can kill it safely with the Scarab. There we go. A little bit of XP. And then we go net -2 power on a normal mission. Really awful. My squad just doesn't have any tools. Okay, well, we're not doing that then. There is no other power available, though. Kill 7 enemies with these weapons. I mean, there's a lot of water around. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I just don't... I don't think it's going to happen. So I want to be careful to position my units here such that, like, if I put a unit here or here, the enemies are going to steal a repair pad from us. Pretty much certainly. I'm going to try to be careful of that. This is really shitty, though. Okay, they're just going to steal them there instead. Yep. So there's no way for me to fix this problem. Yeah, no way at all. Okay, well... And of course we are 1 point of movement short of being able to attack this leaper from... Being able to fire with the Techno Scarab here would actually solve almost all of our problems. So of course... Like, this really sucked though. There's this huge block of spaces where I couldn't deploy the Scarab. And if I had deployed it here, I'm sure the enemies would have ended up on this side of the map. Yeah, basically everything would be solvable if we could do that. So we can't. I can do this though, and then finish off the explosive scion at least. And then we lose 2 points of power that we cannot prevent ourselves from losing. We are going to have at most 3 power going into the boss battle for this island. It's pretty bad news. Also, the enemies have been so aggressive with stealing the boost pads from us that there's just exactly enough remaining for us to win the mission. And even then, only if we do a bunch of stuff that isn't really very good to do. That'll show them. Yep, and positioned such that you cannot save anything with a single push. Two power going into the boss battle. Okay, well... So I need to be able to attack these 2 spaces with the Techno Scarab, which of course I cannot do. We got adrenaline on our level up, which is not very good. I could move to here, shoot like this. It doesn't really... I mean, it solves one problem. We have 4 enemies who are attacking buildings now, though. How do I deal with all of that? Actually, shooting here and here wouldn't even do anything because this bug is in a position where pushing it downward doesn't help. You can make it all the way to the pad, but from the pad you can only push that thing in the wrong direction. Yeah, this is a rough one. So attempting to stop this one makes it so we can't get the mission finished. So I guess we know which one we're not doing. It's just going to move here anyway, isn't it? Okay, it didn't. I appreciate that. All right, so I think that's actually pretty good. I need... You can't actually affect... Okay, but we don't need you to. This bug will kill that bug before it can act, and that means no buildings are under attack once we take the shot, so... I guess you don't really want to do anything. You just kind of want to back out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Narrowly surviving. We don't get our stars anyway, right? Like, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We don't have the damage for kill 7 enemies. Yep, adrenaline's pretty bad. And then... So this thing only has 3 movement. We can prevent it from being able to set up in a position to harm buildings. I think we probably ought to. And then the Techno Scarab is actually going to be real rough on this map. There's going to be a lot of spots I can't hit. Okay, so definitely just clear this out. Oh, you know, I was going to try to use this thing to block that thing, but that doesn't work. We can totally just kill it, though. That's sufficient, I think. All right, clean enough for the first turn. Doing a couple of damage to the boss and setting it on fire, I think, is pretty strong. Just have to figure out a way of finishing the job here. Fortunately, the enemies are not putting a lot of pressure on us. Okay, dead boss. Probably want to just block a spawn. Well, no, sorry, I want you to block a spawn. Except if I put you over there, you're going to hit a building. Never mind. I will do it. We could have done a little bit of damage to these things, bouncing them off each other, but dealing with 5 enemies is going to be rough. Okay. I don't think there's a way to stop these hornets from doing... Yeah, I don't think there's a way to stop at least 1 damage from occurring here. What is the order of operations? So if we could get you over to there, which we can do, It would take us 2 moves to do so, and then we'd only have 1 more move to like solve problems, which yeah, isn't gonna work. This is completely intractable. This is like there's no solution available to this with almost any squad on the first island, I don't think. We could do like... It's like I can do some damage to them. Right, let's say we do this. Then we have the Techno Beetle move to here, fire on them, which pushes the other beetle back. The Techno Scarab does the thing, pushes the beetle back, and that lets the Techno Hornet get in here and knock them around a little bit more. This one will only take 3 damage in total from that process, though. This one will die. Yeah, alright, it's over. Sure. Let's give that one more go. This is a nightmare. This is maybe doable. This is maybe doable. This is a nightmare. Yeah, okay. Let's do detritus first. The bonus health Scion seems like it's going to be a real challenge. What is the layout of this map? Honestly, that's not bad. I don't really want to be trapped in with another... Like, I'd like to be able to do the 2-star mission afterward, though. Yeah, we'll try it like this. Ugh, this is... The layout of this is so horrible. It's probably not you lose horrible, but it is horrible. Okay. Troublesome. So obviously the spot that we desperately need to fire is right here, which I cannot do unless I move into a position that prevents that from being a good place to shoot in the first place. Yeah, this is really rough. So an artillery shot right here would disable 3 enemies with 1 strike. An artillery shot here disables 2 enemies with 1 strike, but it simultaneously makes the enemy attacking the coal plant completely unable to be moved in any way, which seems perhaps not ideal. And if I do this, it becomes no longer possible to stop either of these enemies from hitting each other. Yeah, like I said, this layout is a fucking nightmare. Alright, if I shoot here, with you to there, you to there, that makes it so neither... So this enemy can't really be moved anymore, and neither of these enemies can be moved anymore. Yeah, this is let's start over, I think. Like, you know, it's the first mission. We're not losing anything here. It's incredible how bad that setup was. That Scion doesn't matter to us at all, and this is not a horrible set of enemies. RST might be the go-to here. A pair of 3 health enemies with the bonus HP Scions. Pretty annoying. This doesn't look too bad either, honestly. Regen probably won't be relevant because it's not super likely anything here will survive a turn of combat, but it would be nice to go into this with weapons that do multiple damage. So maybe we do RST first. These are high health enemies, but they're mostly enemies with like disruptible attacks at least. Do not kill the volatile Vec is a thing we might actually be able to pull off. Our weapons do no damage effectively, so... Okay, and the pod right away is interesting. Okay, it's exactly what I was hoping for. So obviously we want to do this, right? Not really a lot of stuff of value to do after that. Also, I forgot to change our colors, which I am embarrassed by. It's going to make reading the board state a little bit awkward. Okay, you are not massive. So... the only way we're going to stop you from destroying that building is attacking this, pushing this way. That's pretty awkward. We may just have to sacrifice the building, I think. Because like I really want to do this, right? We're gonna take 1 damage no matter what, I think. We can knock this guy out, but if we do that, it makes us unable to stop this one. So I guess let's just do this. Yeah, I don't think that Scion's going to play a very large part in anything going on here. So that's easy enough. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. So I'd love to shoot here. But I actually am going to have sort of an awkward time doing that. Maybe I just let this thing hit? I guess I just kill it. Yeah, it does a point of damage to one of my mechs, but it's fine. Or one of my Vec, rather. Well, that's really annoying. I mean, I guess it's fine. Right, and then you can actually just tank all this. Yeah, that's fine. Just let it get some hits in. This way it can feel good about itself. It's getting things accomplished, you know. Overload the grid, causing a building to damage and push an additional tile. That seems pretty cool. It does require power, but it's just 1 power. So who are we least likely to be able to use? Like, I feel like the Techno Beetle's actions don't come through a lot, but also we could have this here for now. And then after we get another reactor, improve range and damage and potentially move this somewhere else. This seems like a useful thing to have. There are some problems that we are going to be able to solve with this that we would not be able to solve any other way. The Earth Mover mission, I guess we could do it. We could probably do it. Seismic activity's easier. Let's just do the Earth Mover. Maybe. This one can be a nightmare depending on which Vec you have up. The fact that there are so few of them that can fly is probably going to be pretty helpful. Although they're going to crowd so tightly around this thing, we're going to have a really hard time moving them off of it, probably. All right, let's see what they do. How much health does it have? 2. Okay. Yeah, so we can't do this then. Oh, never mind. I can just land the shot directly on it. Yeah, that'll work. In fact, that's literally the only way this will work. All right, you just go live over there. You just go live over there, right? Because, yeah, I can't get around to hit you from any other angle. Okay, that trick only works once, so here's hoping we don't have to use it again. Okay, this is pretty ugly. So my natural inclination is to shoot here, right? But in order for that to work, I have to move this thing out of the way. Well, okay, no, because of order of operations, we can do that. I'm actually going to move you out of the way first so that we can actually get a block this turn, because otherwise we are not getting one. I need you to stop webbing me. All of the webbing is super annoying and it needs to... Okay. So that'll get us a push. That'll get us a spawn block, I mean. But I think that's the only one we can get. Yeah, you can't get close enough. So we can drop a shot right here to free you and save the Earth Mover. But then the Techno Beetle will not be able to make it to a spawn. Will not be able to make it to block a spawn. This guy will be here and we can charge him, but it just... like he's here and then he attacks and falls off the world and doesn't actually block, and we cannot make any other blocks happen. Is there another way that I can do this? No, it looks like the answer is no. Well, I mean, no, I can. I don't like it, but I can. I'd have to let this pilot die. I don't know. It's not worth it. What I'm thinking is I could move this to here. I could have the scarab shoot the building directly, dealing damage to it, but pushing this guy down to there. And then that gets us 2 blocks, but this guy has to attack the bouncer, moving it to here in order for the earth mover to survive, and that means he dies. Yeah, there's really just not anything else. Yeah, the way they've positioned themselves, there's no actual solution to this. And if this guy dies and we still get a spawn, we're on 4 enemies with only 2 Vec to fight back against them. We're gonna lose the earth mover anyway, right? Like it doesn't actually matter that we saved the stars, because we're gonna lose them next turn. Probably. Yeah, there's no way for me to get this thing. Like, if we could get it to this position, it could block the spawn, but it won't do that. All right, well, I mean, it's the only play that has even a tiny chance of working. Yep. So we just have to cope with 4 enemies with only 2 Vec. That's not a great start. Well, you know, none of them are after the earth mover. That is something. Unfortunately, there is no way for me to... The Techno Scarab actually has a ton of XP, and I'd really love for it to survive. The only way that I can save it, unfortunately, leaves us without an action against any of the building damage. So we just take 2 more building damage. Oh, actually, I can't save it because I can't be in the space that has the yeah. So we lose. That's fun. We lose the Scarab as well. And there is actually nothing I can do about it. So the Hornet only really has 1 move, which is this. And then you have no moves. Yep. I could do this thing, damage the building and get the kill, but it doesn't matter because the XP gets erased anyway when the thing dies. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, completely reset my whole team's XP, essentially. The Hornet has no XP to speak of anyway. But we did maintain our stars. I'm telling y'all, the Earth Mover mission it's a goddamn nightmare. Every single time. Our power situation is not, like, the worst. It could be worse. Just barely. So we get 2 more missions. I'm going to do Sheer County and then we'll do the geothermal station, I think. Well, could be Doomsday Point. which we're not going to get. Or we could take this and see what that is when it opens up. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. We are not going to be able to reliably get a kill 7. It's not something that I think is like totally impossible for a team, but there would be more than a little bit of luck involved. Makes me uncomfortable. Okay, well, we do not have a lot of options over here. This really only works one way. We have more options on these other moves. There we go, doing my best to maximize damage. So this thing's going to be like pretty much just permanently in this corner attacking this building, I think. I appreciate the enemies doubling up on that in a way that's beneficial to us. Okay, you can still get dealt with. Yeah, this is fine. Providing a little bit of push damage here. Ooh, if that thing uses this space to attack from, that'll actually be potentially awkward. I guess it depends on how everything else lines up. Okay. Ah, I see. Well... So this is the only way that we maintain the life of that pilot. Do I want to just smoke you? I'm definitely worried about like the bouncer attacks from here and the other bouncer attacks from there, and we can no longer deal with them together. So I don't really want to encourage that. Hooray, we got one! Okay, Jessica, if you want to get down here and talk mandible to these cyborgs, you be my guest. I will have you know it is not as easy as I am making it look, and yes, I'm aware that I am not making it look easy. Okay, we can survive 1 damage. 1 damage is fine. We're at the end of this island, and my team is not even close to a single level up. This is really rough. Now, kill 6 or fewer enemies. I feel like that's something we can pull off. Let's try this, and we'll hope the seismic activity doesn't do absolutely nothing for us. We know that it can do absolutely nothing for us. We just hope that it doesn't. I really don't want the scorpion webbing the scarab. Okay, there we go. That's something. That's stuff. So, we actually have 0 building danger here, which is really unusual. How do I mean, I'm pretty sure I want to put you on that thing. I think I just tank the scorpion damage. I don't think I actually want to mess with that. Just use you to block that spawn, and then... hold on. That's a silly way to do this. I do like this part. You should shoot their scion? Well, no, maybe not. Like, I do want to do this, for sure. Oh, no, I don't. Here, we'll do this. There we go. We'll clear that off, and we still get damage on the scion. That way a fire is started on that space. That works. It's a little clumsy and accidental, but it works. Okay, that's really good news. And you know, I wasn't thinking about this move as a way of body blocking this enemy into the corner here, but it absolutely does do that, and that's actually very valuable. So you can finish that one off. All I have to do is get out of the way. Pretty bummed out that I can't quite reach the spawn, but whatever. I do want you to get that block, so I guess I just kind of go central, just hang out. Alright, we definitely have to be careful with where our scarab ends up here. Alright, so you're dead already. This is really bad. Yeah, this divide is super awkward. With there being live enemies over here and a fresh spawn over there. We just have to hope that we are up to dealing with the task here. Well, I think we are. I think this isn't too bad. So I probably want to do this attack from over here so that it's safe to move this thing backwards. And then you can just fire here. And we narrowly fulfill our requirements. Oof, this squad is tough. I'm having a real hard time here. But we are maintaining our island bonus for the moment. We even managed to pull some grid defense. Scarab leader can be a tricky one. How do I want to set up with my melee? This thing is really unfortunately positioned. Which is to say it is exactly where they want it to be. We can at least make it so it doesn't have a lot of options. Okay, it's going to do the most obvious thing. That's fine. Okay. That's actually pretty okay. So... I do wish that there was more of a way to force these things into each other. If I do this, that's going to put this in a position where it's firing directly at the towers. So that's probably not the right move. What do I want to do with it, though? Has 6 HP, so we got to start getting some damage onto it. I guess I'm going to put you here. We're going to start bouncing these enemies off of each other. We can go ahead and save this for the moment. And then the question is, do I want to focus the damage on you first? Or do we want to try to burn this guy down first? I think the answer is... I think we want to do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to take a point of damage here and get pushed, but after... Actually, I'm going to take 2 points of damage here, aren't I? It's fine. That's a shame. I was really hoping it wouldn't attack a building. So I think we use you to block that spawn. We can just use you to get this thing out of the way. And then I guess what we want to do is let this scarab get its shot in so that we can get a kill while blocking the other damage. 1 power loss isn't so bad. That's totally fine. You know, 227 people dead is that's bad. That's less fine. Okay. So we have a moment here where it's pretty clean to kill this scarab. We probably should just take it. Unfortunately, we are not controlling enemy spawns very effectively. Oh, cool. 2 scorpions on the same turn. Gee, I wonder what they're going to do. Hey, what a surprise. The answer was make my life a nightmare. I can just tank this, that's fine. Yeah, that's an okay outcome. It sure would be cool if we weren't all level 1, but at least we made it. And she's out here all Vec monstrosity, etc., etc. So the only thing that it makes sense to do... Well, okay, sorry. We could take Adam or the networked shielding just to sell, to be at 9, so we can take 3 reactors. I think actually that's the right move. Yeah, okay, so with 3 reactors, we're definitely doing that. And the question is, do we want to move the grid assault to somebody else? You get like this, and then... We're almost always going to want to use the Techno Scarabs, so yeah, let me, and this makes us want to use the Needle Shot even more than before. So let's put this on you. The smoke behind is, like, fine. It gives you the ability to sometimes get a 2-for-1 with him. I don't know, do I like that better than Grid Assault? Grid Assault is going to allow us to solve problems. This is fine. This is a fine way to do this. Alright, I think that is, it's a start, certainly. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We found a foothold. It took some doing, but we found a foothold here. Maybe from here, we can make it a little bit further into this game. Gosh, I sure hope so. When you come back next time tomorrow, we're going to be trying to extend our little advantage here. If we can just get like a second island's worth of reactors, we can make a couple of these Cyborg Vec pretty decent, and then maybe just like make a run for the end immediately. I don't know. We'll have to see how it feels. But when you come back next time tomorrow, we're going to be trying at the very least, and we'll see you then.